John Maupin coming up next.
You are good.
Hello. It's great to be here at Malone's. Not to be mistaken for Sally Malone's. Sally Malone's is down the street if you've never been there before. And that's Molly's sister, Sally. Yeah. Glad to see so many people out here in the audience, man. It's great. Because I'm used to performing in front of one person. And that's usually me, because I just get right here and then I walk and sit down and I get right back up. Thanks for clapping, sir. I ain't told no jokes yet. You clapping. I appreciate that. You all right. I'll pay you after the show. Yeah. We need some drunk people in here, man, you know, because the more you drink, the funnier these jokes become. Yeah. He's got like 1/4 of a cup left, so you need to refill immediately. Yeah. This is holiday time, close to Christmas time, and you know what they say? Santa's on his way. He's on his way to Target. That's where he's at, man. That's where he gets his presents at Target. He don't get it in the North Pole. You might think he does, but he don't. You know? You've been fooled, people. Yeah. And Santa, man, you know, they always say he comes down with chimneys. You know, what if you live in an apartment? You ain't got no chimney. You know, you just drops your stuff off at the door and walks away. And if it's in a bad neighborhood, man, he throws it like a grenade. You know, hey, I'm gone. You know? Yeah. That's what Santa does. Yeah. I just wish Santa would, you know, help me out. You know, just, you know, I don't want no gifts or nothing like that. I don't want nothing wrapped up. Just give me some money. That's all I want, you know. That's a deal I made with Santa a long time ago. So I wouldn't have to work the job that I got, you know. Because I don't want to work, man. I know there's a lot of people out here that like working. I'm not one of them. I hate my job. And I feel free to say that right now because I know my boss ain't sitting out there, you know. If he was sitting out there in the crowd right now, I love my job. It's great. Yeah. That's what you say when you want to keep your job. You know? And I know this guy that just started laughing ain't laughing at my jokes. He's just laughing at something else. A conversation that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about up here on stage, you know. Everybody's having a conversation. That's what you want, man. You know? What's going on, Mark? Everything okay? No, well, you didn't have to show me that. Were you going to the restroom? Make sure you wash your hands. That's what it says. Because you're an employee at Malone's, man. That's what it says. Usually in the restrooms you go in, it says all employees must wash their hands. If it says employees must wash their hands before they turn back to work, that's fine. So that means the customers ain't got to do it. I mean, the customers, you can go and use the restroom, you ain't got to wash your hands, you know. You're a contractor? Okay. All right. On to the next subject. Was there even a subject we were talking about? Huh? I was going to attempt to sing a song, but I don't know how to sing, so I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? We're just going to talk, and you're going to listen. That's the way it works. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't even a joke, and you laughed. I appreciate that.
Who, me?
Yeah, could be. I'm doing all right, but I ain't got to tell no jokes, and people just start usually drunk people do it, man. They will.
That's right, baby.
They just laugh at anything you do. Say, he grabbed the mic. They want to shut up, you know. So, yeah, man, like I said, I got to get this over with because I got to go to work and be a good slave at my job. That's what happens. You're a slave at your job. And see, you know, it's not the typical racist part, you know, of the job because there's a lot of white people and Chinese people and everybody in my job, so it's a multicolored plantation. That's what it is. Everybody's a slave. That's what it is, man. And see, where I work in the school system, so if you don't like what you're doing at one job, you can go transfer to another building. And that's not really the typical slave thing to do, because when slaves escaped from one plantation, they didn't go to another. They just escaped, you know. So, but I'm stupid, and I'm going to another plantation. Yeah. It got real serious, right? See, that's what happens, man, when you talk about jobs, man. You know, people get real serious. They do. They get uptight. You know, that's why people go, I'm going postal. I'm a janitor, so I can't go postal. I'm going janitorial. That's what I'm going to do, man. I'm going janitorial. That's what happens. Got people say, man, how much can you do, man, when you're a janitor? You can't go off on nobody. Yes, I can. I got chemicals. I got dust mop. I can broom. I can knock you out. I can do that, man. Don't be taking no pictures of me. I don't like nobody taking no pictures of me while I'm on stage, man, you know. Keep that stuff away from me. I got a record, man, you know. No, I ain't got no record. No, I don't. Okay, drunk person. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what we need, more drunk people. Just walking past, you know, just have a conversation while I'm talking. I don't even know what you're talking about, but okay. This is my buddy Stu, man. Stu's all right. He never gave me no money, but he's all right. Yeah. I wish you probably thought when I got up here, he said, oh, he's going to sing, he's going to play a guitar. No, I'm not going to play no guitar because I don't know how to play no instruments. But I know how to use a good instrument in a bar fight. I will beat you to death with one. I will, yeah. I know how to swing it just right, especially, you know, get you to the hospital immediately. But I'm not violent, though. I'm not, man, you know. Cops got a rough job out here nowadays. A lot of horrible things going on. But, you know, I love cops, man. The only thing I hate about the police is that the police, man, they always want to get on television and say, oh, we need your help to solve the crime. What do you mean? You need my help to solve the crime. Okay, so if I help you solve the crime, that'd be on Friday when you get your check, I get half of it, you know what I mean? You would think that if you want to do your job, you want your check, you do it yourself. I mean, like I said, I'm a janitor. I clean up toilets. I don't stand around and say, hey, you want to help me clean this toilet? You're going to get paid on Friday, but I just need you to help me clean this toilet. Yeah, you supervise. But you know what we need, man? We need the police like we used to have a long time ago. Remember the ones, man, they knew you, man, when you was a kid. They was there when you was born. And then when you start going to school, they was there. When you start playing basketball, they say, oh, they play with you. They say, behind the back. Then when you get older, they say, put your hands behind your back. Yeah, they was there for every stage of your life, man. We ain't got them cops no more. We don't know the police. We don't know them. We don't. Only time you see a cop is when he's on television. For some of you, you see him every day because when they put you in the back of the car, you know. I don't want to be that close to the police. I don't want to. I could be a good policeman. I know I could, man. I could be a good black cop. I could. I could be black and put the salute on and I'd be a black cop, you know. Man. I always want to be on television, man. That's what I want to be. I'm working on being on television. I know it's some of you probably people saying, you're like, yeah, commit a crime. No, I don't commit no crime. Be on television. I want to do something very spectacular. I want to be the best person I can be. I wouldn't want to be the president, though, man. I wouldn't want to be the president. I tell you, and some people say, well, won't you be somebody to protect the president? What do you mean, like a Secret Service agent? No, I wouldn't want to do that. Secret Servicemen got to go everywhere the president goes. That means if he wants to take a dump, you got to go where he's at. You know, you got to stand next to the toilet. Yeah, I'll make sure nobody comes in there while he's using the bathroom. I ain't going there, and I don't know. I would be shaky because people with bullets and stuff start flying. I'm gonna jump. You know what I mean? I'm gonna work out myself and say, hey, I'm okay. Is the president all right? Yeah. They probably tell you fired. Okay, get out of here. Yeah. I would like to I just think about different jobs, man. I've had different jobs in my life. I've had so many jobs, it's ridiculous. I've had so many jobs, man, that if I go fill out an application for a job, they probably should tell me no, because we're probably going to quit here too, you know. I ain't going to do that. So, look, we're going, hey, what's going on, man? You look completely different. You don't look like you did before. You must be on the run, you know what I mean? Yeah. You try to change your appearance completely. You know, that's what gets me. You watch TV people on television, you see them, and they'll say, yo, we're looking for this guy, he created this crime, and he was wearing a black hat with a long beard and a blue suit. Well, next time you see him, he's not going to have none of that on, so it don't matter, you know what I mean? You see me now, whatever, I commit a crime, and next time you see me, I'm not going to be black, I'm going to be Chinese, you know what I mean? Yeah. People don't make any sense. That's what gets me, man. Sometimes when they have it, they'll describe these people. But they don't have it the right way. They don't describe it, man. They'll say, oh, we're looking for an assailant. He's from the height of 5'1" and 7'2". That's basically anybody in America, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, that's enough about talking about criminals. We're going to talk about some good stuff now, man. Let's talk about sports. I love sports. Yeah, Jerry Rice. Yeah. Yeah, I love sports, man. Like soccer. Soccer's a good sport. It is, man. It's an easy sport to play, you know. All you gotta do is kick stuff. Anybody can kick stuff. Now, I don't know if you're gonna be good when you to get out there, but you can kick somebody, yeah. And I've been good at kicking people, man. I used to jump people, I did. I was a person to kick somebody. You know, most people, they would beat people up and say, yeah, I'm good at kicking. I just wait till a person falls and I kick them, yeah. That's what I don't understand, man, about when they have all these different events like, you ever seen that the people get in the octagon, man, you know? Ultimate fighting, ultimate warrior, whatever, you know what I mean? These people get in there and they fight, so, yo, that's a great technique. Yeah, they know what they do and they train for that. How can you train to break somebody's arm, man? You know what I mean? There's no technique in that. Just break somebody's arm. Yeah, I trained for 8 months to do this. Okay, what's going to happen next? We all love violence, man, we do. What I'm looking for next is what's just going to happen. We're going to have eventually something on television that's going to be something where they just have people, man, with a gun and they just send them out in the forest and let them chase each other. The first person to shoot the first person, whatever wins. That's what we like. Everybody's into violence nowadays, you know? They love it. They gravitate towards it, you know? You love it, don't you, sir? Yeah, you look like you've been in plenty of bar fights, man. I ain't gonna say too much to you because I'm just gonna get out of here. So I usually don't try to offend nobody when I'm up here, you know what I mean? Because I know they be, oh, okay. I'll wait for you after the show, you know? Especially some people, man, they get mad at you, especially if they pay to come in here and you don't do well. Say, man, I paid all this money and you didn't say nothing funny, you know? But see, it don't matter here if I don't make you laugh because you didn't pay nothing, you know? You didn't expect me to be here anyway, you know? I can't say, yeah, I'm glad y'all came. Y'all didn't know I was going to be here, you know? So don't lie to me, you know? I'm going to go ahead and end this, man, because we didn't have enough people that was going to laugh at my stuff, and I don't like it, you know? You ain't going to laugh, get up and get out, you know? I guess you came here to listen to music, didn't you? Like this guy right here writing on this piece of paper. Now, what you writing over there? Huh? Nothing on. Why you get that pen in your hand then, you know? All right. We're going to bring the next entertainer up here on the stage because we have had enough of listening to this person behind the mic. And it's all right. Right? Right, young people? Woo! Person says, woo. About 20 minutes later, you should have said to me. Said that earlier, you know. Don't be holding out on me, you know what I mean? Yeah. Good night.